Hello again, everybody, and welcome to episode number 15 of the Board Game Nerds podcast. I am your host, Nick, and with me, as always, is my co-host, Ayub.
Hello.
How are you, Ayub? How are you feeling today?
I'm good. I mean, we are just 1-2 days away from Christmas, depending if you're counting the eve or the day, what part of the world you're in. But, I mean, it's vacation, it's no work for me, and it's a lot of board games and a lot of sleep. I'm happy. How are you?
I am also good. It's not holidays and it's not no work for me. I'm still working fully, but I don't mind that.
Gotta get that cash.
Yes, we got that cash. We buy more board games. We make more videos, and we like that.
Board games cost a lot.
Trust us, they do. We have some exciting news for you. For all you people, we wanted to thank you all for your continued support, and we will be doing you a Christmas present. We will be posting our annual top 50 board games of all time list, and we will do it in the form of 5 episodes, each episode counting down 10, so 50 to 41 and so on and so forth. Those episodes will release one after the other in 5 consecutive days, leading all the way up to number 10 to 1 be releasing on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Exactly. So, in order to do that, we needed to save some time. So, in today's recap of the month episode, we will not be going through a game that we've played. So we will just be doing our recap of the month, talking a little bit about it, making the episode a little bit shorter, but you will be compensated with five extra episodes.
I mean, it's a white Christmas after all.
Yeah, man. If my favorite podcast did me 5 extra episodes, I'd be so happy.
All right.
Okay. Ayub,
Super
you got
excited.
the stats?
Yes.
Take it away.
So, I'll mention the games we played first.
Yeah.
I played by myself. I want to say no, not by myself, but without you.
Same with yourself?
I played Pandemic Legacy,
Ooh.
Sky Team, Baron Park, Let's Go to Japan, Canopy, Castle Combo, Shot and Totten, Forest Shuffle, Rats of Wishta, Sparks, The Quest for El Dorado, Cascadia, Spicy, Yogi, Mini Dinosaur, Double, Nova Roma, Can't Stop, Trekking Through History, Capybaras, Alhambra, Fish and Cats, Parks, Hanabi, Push, Herbaceous, Buck, Cartographers, It's a Wonderful World, Rococo, Broom Service, Rajas of the Ganges, the board game, not the card game this time, Barcelona, Boone Lake, Valbara, and A Fake Artist Goes to New York. So you can hear that one of us have vacation now. Some games
What?
went through. I needed to find other people, but we also played a lot together.
I have some questions. Wait.
All right.
I have some questions. Okay. What was my question? Wait. How was Rajas of the Ganges now that you revisited? It's been a while since we played.
Yeah, I think compared to so many other games we played, it seemed lighter than I remembered, which was like a brief, okay, this is, I'm roll dice, I have these actions I can take, I'll do this, I'll do that. Yeah, it was nice. I played it with Ulrich. I had a huge lead, and I thought it was like, GG, but in the end it was kind of close, and he needed like 1-2 turns extra and he would have beaten me. So
yeah, man, you don't mess with Ulrich when he's engine building.
Yeah, so that was good.
And I see here you played another game I haven't played in a while and I want to revisit, Rococo. How did that feel?
That felt good. Yeah, I played it with Carolina, and it's just such a beautiful game, and it was on my list of 50 games I need to revisit, and this was one of them. And it was one of those evenings where I was like, okay, she's ready to play something. my roommate Carolina, and we ate dinner and then we played it, and never play something that takes quite a bit of time to explain right after eating food and all the blood is in your stomach.
Not a good idea.
So in the beginning of the game, she was lost. She had a lot of questions. She didn't really know what she was doing. And then, as Carolina do, all of a sudden, poof, she's on. The blood is back in the head, and she beat me by like 3 points.
Okay.
So very good.
And when we played Rococo, did we use everything, or was there like extra things?
We used everything.
Okay.
And we did this with Carolina as well.
Got it. Okay.
So yeah, super exciting.
And when you played Forest Shuffle, did you include the newest expansion?
Yes.
Okay. And how did that feel?
It felt good. The point scoring wasn't as crazy. I mean, we got a lot of points, but it wasn't as annoying as the previous time. We just took it
step by step.
Yeah, especially after Ulrich told me that in the BGG stats app, you can just say addition. So you don't need to calculate the points yourself. So you can write the addition symbol, and
then
boom,
it
boom,
adds
boom,
everything?
and then it adds everything.
Okay.
So that helped a lot actually, because there were so many small points: 15 for this, 10 for this, 12 for this, 7, and that was annoying otherwise. So better than I remembered.
These were my questions.
Cool.
Yes.
I'm gonna go through what we both played then.
Yes.
We also played it quite a bit together. We played Super Kawaii Pets, Concordia, Goa, Keyforge, which is in the 3x3, Gizmos, Race for the Galaxy, and Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition. Those 2 games are also in the team's 3x3. Wayfarers of the South Tegris, Unconscious Mind, Minos, Flip 7, Valeria, Robo Rally, Wild Space, Lord of the Rings, Duel for Middle-earth, Crash Octopus, 7 Wonders, Santa Maria, Elixir Mixer, and Golden Cup. So those were the games we played together. A mix of heavier games and filler games and everything. So that's a good sign of a good month. And lastly, you played some games without me and also some solo games.
Yes, I played Tails and Hers. I played Cosmic Colonies. I played Carcassonne. I played Stereo Mind, Exploding Kittens, and Sushi Go Party. So as you can tell, I had like a more lighter evening. And then for the solo games, we had 2 games of Dead Cells.
Oh.
I finally finished the
Okay.
game, actually. That was
That's crazy.
very rough. The final map is huge.
Did you use the last character you...
I haven't used him yet.
Okay.
No, I unlocked him, but I haven't used him yet.
Yeah.
No, I won with Jordan's character, actually.
Okay.
He's OP, man. Then I played Fate Forged 4 times, and I still haven't been able to defeat the final boss. I
Damn.
lost 3 times there, so very close. I really want to start the expansion at some point.
Yeah.
Then my new solo game of the month was One Deck Dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
I played it 3 times, and I'm really enjoying it. And then, of course, you can't go in a month without a solo play of Terraforming Mars.
Of course.
And of course, I also learned that Keyforge actually has a new solo opponent.
Oh.
So that got me back into Keyforge, and I actually played 5 times against this
Hey.
huge Kraken enemy.
How was
And
that?
that's how I got the idea to.
Yeah. How was that compared to playing against the player?
That was very good. I mean,
Okay.
playing against the players definitely feels better, but the solo feels very easy. You just have a deck, you flip 2 cards, do what they say. It has a huge health pool, and you have to dwindle it down in order to beat him. It's very nice. I'll
Okay,
definitely
cool.
talk about it.
All right.
Yeah.
That was all the games we played with other people, with each other, with ourselves. And
Yes, Nick is playing with himself.
yeah, that's... I mean, this is also an adult podcast to some... No. All right. We are gonna talk about our 5 best experiences. Not the best games, but just moments that these game gave us. So that can be anything, because it was just a good day and the right circumstances, and the game just went crazy in whatever way. Or just that we really enjoyed the game more than we thought it would. Okay, then we're gonna talk about our biggest surprise. So a game that went better than we thought. Not score-wise, but just, man, this game is good. And our biggest letdown, it did not live up to the expectations. And then lastly, the most unique experience, a game that just felt different, fresh, or whatever. Something that is unique. So, as always, with our top 5 experiences, or any top list we do, we'll start from the bottom and move all the way up to number 1. All right.
Let's go.
You want to kick us off?
Yes. My number 5 experience for this month was a very obscure themed game that has been reskinned, and it is Santa Maria. We played Santa Maria. It was your first time playing it. I was very excited to show you this game. I was certain for some reason that you will like it, and it was just felt so nice. As I mentioned to you when I played it the first time, my friend that we played with had a very bad day, and we just put the game down and everything just stopped bothering us,
Yeah.
We play a board game. And it just brought me back, I've now moved out of Greece. I don't see him that often. I play with you a lot. You remind me of him a lot. And just replaying this game felt really nice. It got me into that mind space of, man, that nostalgic feeling. And Santa Maria is a very good game. Now I'm really excited to try Saltfjord.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's that was a good day overall. We tried the new Bastar Cafe.
Exactly.
The mood was right.
We have a new board game cafe here in Denmark.
Yes, their 3rd board game cafe. Bastar, keep doing your stuff.
Yes, please.
All right, cool. Yeah, I enjoyed the play as well. Cool game. Really made me want to try Salfior. Of course, since that's the
newer version.
Yeah, 2.0 version of it, which builds on the same mechanics. We haven't tried it yet, but that will definitely happen at some point in 2025 as it's coming up. All right. My number 5 is A Fake Artist Goes to New York. That was just, a hella lot of fun of just having people drawing. We were playing 6 people even, and we didn't know the game. None of us has tried it before, so it's just exciting to go into this and be like, okay, what are we gonna do? We're gonna draw, okay, and then somebody knows the word and gives everybody the clue, and one person won't know it, and then it was just fun, and people were good at drawing. So when somebody messed up a little bit, it's, what is this? And then somebody else does. We had so much fun. It was a great experience. I'm really looking forward to try it with different groups of people and to see if this is very dependent on you being with like your close friends or anything. This wasn't necessarily that. It was a mix for me. But I'm looking forward to see how it'll be. How do you feel about that game?
We've talked about it before. It's one of the better...
Oink.
What are they called?
Oink
games, yeah. I like it. It's just a party game, very light, having fun. Drawing, not my strongest suit, so you can imagine my skill at the game. But yeah, it's a fun game.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
And I think so for anyone who doesn't know it, the rule of the game is that you draw something and send it to the next person, and someone doesn't know the word. But as you're drawing, you're not allowed to lift your pen. So if you don't know the word, maybe you'll be like, yeah, I couldn't lift it, so I stopped here. Or, oops, damn, it went off. No, I was going to draw something more. It's almost like a social deduction to some sense as well with that. So, yeah, A Fake Artist Goes to New York, my number 5.
Okie doke, my number 4 game combines 2 things that I like a lot. A board game and an IP. And that is The Lord of the Rings Duel for Middle-earth. Everybody grew up watching the Lord of the Rings movies. I actually grew up reading the books as well. So when I saw that Seven Wonders Duel, one of my favorite 2-headed games, made a reskin of Lord of the Rings, I loved it. I put on the 3x3. We played it a few times. Amazing game. Amazing experiences. Fun fact, if you take the cards and put them in order of their color, I think I've already mentioned that, they actually form a picture. And that is crazy design-wise.
Yeah, you mentioned it. I haven't seen it yet, so I should see it at some point. Yeah,
you can definitely do it. I think you have my game. You can.
Yeah, it's true.
And it's a good game to try with your roommates. I think they will like it.
Yeah, and if you heard our last episodes, we talked highly about this game. So
yes. I think it was like probably our overall, if not number 1, like very high.
Yeah, it was very good in the 3x3. If anybody is wondering why I have a lot of Nick's games right now, in a month's time, we also will be living as roommates together.
Yeah.
So our games will go up. We will play way more. We're already playing almost as much as it's possible, but that will be good. Less stress when we record podcasts and all of that.
Exactly.
Yes. So, yeah, and just for Nick not to have a huge move, and when it finally happens, he has been moving his game slowly to my place.
New year, new me.
Boom. All right. Cool pick. My number 4 is Pandemic Legacy Season 1.
Yes.
It is
so happy.
It's a cool game. We have played, so without spoiling too much, the game is played over 12 months. That's what you will know when you open the first page. So, and we have played the first 2 months, and you will replay it if you lose, and so on and so forth. So we have made like 3 plays now, and a lot of exciting thing happens, as it is in legacy games. And I like that that I can see the end from the beginning, so I know what I'm signing up for. That is one of my biggest problems with legacy games. What happens if one person is losing the motivation at some point midway through, and all of that stuff? If the game is just like 1,000 hours, I'm exaggerating, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I like it when you can kind of see the end to some extent. And I'm playing it with my girl, and we're both super excited. It helps that we pick the characters, add the names. My character's a guy, hers is a girl, whatever,
Wait, it's okay.
But
No, we don't need role play here.
But all of that, all of that aside, the game's cool. The story so far is nice, and I'm just excited to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, man. I'll tell only this thing, and I won't talk about this amazing game. Pandemic Legacy Season 2 has the best board game plot twist I have ever seen in my entire life. When we played it with my group and that thing happened, you know what I'm talking about if you played the game. My jaw was like, what? So I'm really excited for you to get at that point, man. I'm really excited.
It's going to be cool so far. Yeah, so far I'm enjoying the experience all the way.
Pandemic Legacy Season 1 is a little bit like Pandemic, so that's like a negative for me because I'm not a huge fan of Pandemic.
Yeah.
But as it progresses and it adds stuff, and then Season 2 is like a different game, they're both amazing.
Cool.
All right. My number 3 is a game that wasn't like my super favorite game, but it's definitely a game that made me die from laughter. And that is Robo Rally.
Nice.
Yes, man, we were playing with Carolina as it was standing up, trying to figure out which way is right, which way is left. We were just laughing so hard. It was such a good time. Definitely recommend this game if you want to just have a casual laughter and just have fun. Good game. Very hard to actually be good at this game, I will tell you. Yeah, it's very hard to actually make things correctly. But all things considered, and very good experience. And Robo Rally is my number 3. We've talked about it a lot. That's why I'm going over it fast. Yeah.
Very, very good game. I really enjoyed a lot, and as we mentioned with my friend and all of that. And fun fact, for New Year's, me and my girlfriend and Michael, who has been beating my butt in this game for years and years to come, will come by, play some games, and most likely Robo Rally will be one of them.
Kick his ass, Michael.
Oh, don't do it. So yeah, super, super good. All right. My number 3 is SkyTeam.
Ooh.
Yeah. I played the SkyTeam a total of 3 times now. Whenever I'm done playing SkyTeam, I'm like, okay, that was nice. Nothing, too amazing. And then 1-2 days later, I'm just like, man, I want to try that again. And if the first time we failed, I was like, okay, maybe next time, I actually thought about the game a lot every time after I played it. It helps that the game is easy to take out, a little box, boom, 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 it's ready to play. Rules are not overly complicated, but the whole interaction of the game is just nice. And I think it got around nicely what other co-op games sometimes suffer from, which is maybe one person will do too much of the actual thinking. So you're allowed to talk each other before you actually roll your dice. Then both players roll their dice behind their screen, and now you cannot talk anymore. So although you wanted to do this and that, plans must change with the roll of the dice, and just pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I'm not a big co-op fan, so it's a nice experience to try that.
Yeah, I'm excited to try it at some point.
Yep.
All right. My number 2 game is a game that I really, really loved on release. I played it a hell of a lot. We did gatherings in a friend's house, 6 people gathering around, discussing the game, playing the game for hours and hours and hours. And then the game just died. Then somebody else picked it up, and then it started coming back up. But now I'm having difficulties finding somebody to play with. But it released a solo version, and that is Keyforge. I also added on the 3x3 for this month, so I've been playing it again, and I remember why we had this initial hype. The game's good. This game is very good, and I'm really excited to dive into it more. So my number 2 is Keyforge.
Nice. Yeah. We tried the first Keyforge play for our 3x3. Yeah. I liked it. I'm looking forward to see how we'll feel playing 3 times, getting to understand some, is it fun?
Combos.
Yeah, different decks, all of that jazz, and see where it will end. I like that it didn't take too long as well. Sometimes those type of games might go a bit over. I was like, okay, 3 keys each. Maybe that will take time, but it didn't. So all in all, pretty dope experience.
All right. Your number 2.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Yes, my number 2 here is Goa. For the sole reason of me getting Goa as a secondhand game in Essen. Really wanting to playing it for a long time. Just being on the shelf, getting dust for 2 months. Although I watched like a lot of playthroughs and read the English rulebook online. Finally getting to play it at a good player count of 4 with people who I felt everybody enjoyed it. Having some mechanics that I don't often see in heavier games with the auction and the different phases. I'm just happy that not only did I finally play it, I also think the game came out nicely. Like it worked and it was good. And I'm happy about that. That was a very good experience for me. So my number 2, Goa.
Yeah, it was a very good game. I have a feeling we'll talk about it later in some episodes to come.
Boom,
we'll
boom,
see.
boom.
Maybe not. All right, my number 1, going back to Essen, is the only game that I had on my to-buy list that I did not actually get a chance to buy, and I was really sad for a while. And then this new cafe opened up, and they had it there. So Golden Cup, I finally tried it. Back building, about soccer. Amazing. Felt exactly as good as I thought it would. I really loved it. We had an amazing play. Will I score a goal? Will I block? Oh, I defend. Oh, I don't defend. Oh, I roll the dice to see if I score. Oh, no, the princess is not scoring. I'm going to sub her out. Very good experience. Very funny. I really love the game.
Yeah, this was very close to being my top 5 experience. I will say this month has like some of the best experiences for me. So even like my number 6, 7 might be better than my number 3 experience last month and so on. So yeah, that was a cool experience. We also talked among ourselves that we're really hyped to try it at a higher player count because you will play against different players each round, stand up and sit at another part of the table. All of that jazz sounds really, really fun.
It does.
So you're also not just countering your opponent, but you're really trying to build the best overall team for these different matches. Yeah, Golden Cup. Thank you, Nick.
Oh, no, don't make me good.
For bringing it up. No, I got hyped remembering it again. All right.
What is your number 1, my friend?
We are at my number 1 now. So this is an experience. I will say out of the games, Nick is hiding his face. He knows something messed up is going to come. Out of the games I mentioned, this is not the best game. But the experience with it was amazing. At my work, with the kids, I was playing Flip 7. And in the beginning, they just needed to kind of learn it and understand it. But there was the most hype moment I've seen in a board game in a long time. And it helps there was kids. So they were together 2 and 2 on a team. And if you don't know it or don't remember us talking about it earlier, Flip 7 is a push your luck game where you're flipping cards and trying to not game the same number again, because then you will bust and get 0 points. And you can say whenever you want to stop. And most kids, of course, will bust a lot. And these 2 twins had 120 points in the end. And the only pair that was left had 0 points. And they just kept pushing it. And at this moment, they should. Early in the game, they probably shouldn't. But at this moment, they should. They had 0 points. It was the last round because we needed to, actually learn something as a school. And then they kept going, and everybody who wasn't in the game just came around, started looking, oh, what is happening? And, we flipped another number, they jump up, and I'm starting to get hyped, and I'm like, I hope they're going to win. Normally, they shouldn't, but I really hope they were going to win. And they ended up flipping all 7, as the game name says. That means a lot, because you get bonus points for that, and ended at 128 points. Beating the other kids that were sure they were going to win. Everybody was jumping, hugging each other. And for such a small, I want to say almost like insignificant little game, that was a very nice experience. So I put it on my number 1 for this Christmas month.
Sounds good. Yeah, Flip 7 was a good game, and it definitely vibrates with your play style a lot. With the push your luck element, I want to push it more, I want to go.
It's fun.
Definitely you.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Cool. We will, of course, move on to some other things. I will say I was also close to putting Concordia on the list. Okay. We played Concordia the same day we played Goa, trying it as 4, trying it with the expansion. All of that was very good. So that was very close as well for me.
Sounds good.
Okay. We have 3 categories left we need to cover.
All right. Biggest surprise goes first. Then we have biggest letdown and then most unique game. I will start with my biggest surprise because I think you will like what I put there.
Oh.
Yeah. I put a bad game. I'll say it right now. It's a bad game.
Now I'm not sure if I'm going to be happy because you called it bad.
I believe that it's a bad game.
Okay.
But it's the biggest surprise because I'm having difficulty saying it, but I actually was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It is Crash Octopus.
Yes! Yes!
Man, this game's not good.
Yes.
Yes, but I gotta admit, this dexterity thing is definitely not my cup of tea by a mile. But it was fun, having the little ship and those tentacles and everybody ganged up on me and I was surrounded by tentacles and then I had to escape those tentacles and I kicked my own butt a few times because I shoot things too hard on my ship and throw everything down. But in the end, we had fun, I think.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It's a fun game.
I
And
like it a lot.
I like it a lot. And the fact that the game takes like 10 to 20 minutes also kind of... I mean, if this was a 1 to 2 hours game, I wouldn't think it was good either. But yeah, you have a little flag and you need to push things towards your ship. And if it hits your ship, you can put it on top of your ship. But if other things fell off while you did that,
Bye-bye.
then you can't get it. There's like a lot of small rules that just makes the game together and people are always laughing. And yeah, cool. No, I'm very happy to hear that. Cool. Okay, my biggest surprise... kind of comes from a lot of different small informations I had before. But I'm just going to mention the name of the game first, and that is Wayfarers of the South Tigris. I thought this was gonna be heavier, a bit more confusing. I'm used to that. For me, the Kingdom games are like just not clicking with me naturally. But for some reason, although I know this is what it's called, like a more complex games than the other, it just made sense to me. And I was so happy about that, and I liked the flow of the game, I liked how it worked. I just had a good time, so I was like very surprised, because I thought it was going to be something completely different, and I had a good time.
Yeah, it was definitely, it was not easy for me. It was very hard, I think. I enjoyed it a lot, not as much as some other of the series, but it was complicated. But it felt good, I had the sun. I tried to find the moon. I hit for the stars. It was fun. I had fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. And how your tableau kind of builds up.
Yes,
it's nice.
Also very pretty.
Very pretty.
I think I need to post that picture at some point.
Yeah,
we got a very nice picture. Yeah,
how the set collection works, I'm also a big fan of.
Yeah,
the
thing that's hard with these kinds of games, and now of course with the West Kingdom series that I've played so many times, it's not an issue anymore. But with a new game, is like, man, so many icons.
Yeah,
so many different things with these icons, and what am I supposed to do? And I got confused a few times, ruined my strategy a little bit because I did not understand things correctly. So that, of course, doesn't give me the optimum experience.
Yeah,
but it was only one play. Willing to play it again.
Yeah.
We'll see how it feels next time.
And I think sometimes, like you with Crash Octopus, the ones you have not played or played very few times and then play again is like often what will be like the biggest surprise, right?
Yeah,
because
exactly.
If we played it 20 times, we know what we're in for, right? So, yeah, my biggest surprise.
My biggest letdown. There might be a chance we cross over here, maybe not. I don't know, we'll see. But my biggest letdown is a game I put on the 3x3.
Oh.
And I really thought I would love it more. And it's Valeria Card Kingdoms. I don't know. I saw the artwork. I saw the play style. I thought it would be amazing. It was good. It was not bad at all. It's a good game. It's a very solid game.
Yeah.
But it just did not make that impact that I thought it would for me. So, and now us moving together, you having Space Base, me having this game, having a million expansions. Will I dive into it or will I just let it rest and continue playing Space Base?
Yeah.
That's a question that I'm not immediately answering Valeria. So that maybe is what is leading me to say this is a letdown for me.
Yeah. Also, your expectations were higher than mine for this game to begin with as well. So
Definitely.
So that makes sense. Yeah. Also, it's not my biggest letdown, but I was also thinking about, especially now making our thing we're gonna do here in the next episode that you heard about, like why am I like it, it's good, but why am I not more hyped about it? I was like really trying to analyze my feelings about this game. And one thing I also thought about is the same thing with Dominions and other deck builders, that the cards you buy are, of course, they're the ones down in the bottom, but the main cards you buy to build up your engine is static the whole game through. Where in Space Base, it can be good and bad, but there's new cards coming up all the time as you buy. And I like in that type of game where it's a little bit luck dependent anyways, since you roll and what will you get from the numbers, that you also have, you don't know what you're getting. So
Yeah.
personally, but yeah.
No. Yeah, I get it. I think that's my biggest issue with Space Base,
Okay.
but it still definitely makes it, in my head, better than Valeria.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. My
And-
biggest... Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh, he didn't say your biggest.
I didn't say it yet.
You were commenting on mine. Okay.
Yeah. Got it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was
Sorry.
I was considering a few different things, but in the end, my biggest letdown come from a little small game that were similar to other push your luck games that I went with. And since the two first was like nice, and one of them being Flip 7, I was really hyped about push as well. And then it was just, I'm probably gonna sell it soon. It's not
Sorry, what was the game?
push.
Push. That's the name of the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know. I will just always play Flip 7 instead. It's a very small game. The cards look a little bit like Uno cards, and you make different stacks when you push, and you pick some of them up, and in the end, whoever has the most points. You can try it once if you want.
No, I don't want.
I knew you were going to say that.
No.
It's a pretty fast game. I don't think it's bad, but I just think other games do the same better. So
Cool. Yeah, I haven't even heard of the game in my entire life.
Yeah.
So yeah. Cool.
should I start with the unique? So, I think that in this month, not a lot of games were like that unique compared to like games we play in general. So I had a hard time picking, and I was like going through some of them and considering which one should I go with. And so in the end, I ended up with Unconscious Mind, with the way that the worker placement works with the ideas, but also the ink bottle moving around, activating. So depending on what worker placement spot you took, on your board something moves around and activates that. I kind of thought that was a neat little mechanic that I hadn't seen and considered before. And then the whole having the dream patience, it was just a nice mix of things. And yeah, not my most unique pick ever, but I think in general, this was like fresh for me in a different way. Although, as we talked about in a previous episode, and why this is not like the biggest surprise or top 5 experiences, the game has some other things that was a bit of a letdown.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I think it's very much like Endless Winter. That's why I can't call it unique. But the ink bottle thingy, yeah, sure, I can definitely see it being unique. Yeah, and the theme was nice as well, like very fresh.
Yeah.
Freud and curing patients out of grief.
Yeah,
We
the
could
grief
use
lay
some
on top.
grief removal.
Yeah, the grief lay on top, and it's just yeah.
Well, my game is something I haven't played before. It's totally unique in my aspect. I mean, I've played a lot of dungeon crawlers for video games. I've played a few even now in board games. But this little box again, those little boxes have been going crazy for me. One Deck Dungeon is my little deck solo box of the month. It was Kingdom Legacy last month. It's One Deck Dungeon this month. Oh my god, it's amazing. A bunch of dice, you roll them, you fight monsters, you progress in the dungeon, you become stronger in 3 different ways. Amazing. I think I talked about it here. Yes, I think I talked
you
about it in
did.
the previous episode. Go and hear my review. Amazing. Is it better than Kingdom Legacy? We'll see. Probably not.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's still amazing. I really want to explore it more. There are many expansions. Ulrich got it now, so we can also geek about it. So I'm
Nice.
excited.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and-
One Deck Dungeon. And it's a co-op as well.
yeah. I remember
Something
that.
like
That's what I asked you 2 episodes back when you talked about it, and it sounds interesting. So
Yeah, I mean, it's push your luck.
Yeah.
You would probably enjoy
down to
that
try it.
for sure. Yep.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
all right.
All right. Definitely a month that was heavier for you than it was for me.
Yeah.
As you might know, if not, I got a new job. So now I've been trained in that job for this month. So I had like a lot of shifts, like
Yeah.
I haven't been laying down a lot. Also, this new video game, Balatro, came out. Baldur's Gate 3 is out. My time is separated a lot. And now I have this upcoming project coming up that I had to work on. So my board games went a little bit down this month. I hope I can, starting February, I can definitely play way more with your one and only Ayub.
Yeah, but you still managed to play more than 30 games, which is more than a game per day. So that was pretty cool.
All right.
All right. We have one thing left.
Yes.
We wanna
Exciting thing.
fly
Yes.
with 5 games, and we'll see how it ends. It's always exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time that a really horrible game might end up in number 1, or a really good game might end up in number 5, depending on how you did it.
Orleans number 5. I'll never forget that.
Damn.
Hang this man. All right. We need to remind you that this 5 on the fly goes up on our Instagram story and then on our reels. So board_game_nerds. Drop us a follow. See our 5 on the fly. Vote for Nick. No, sorry. Vote for whoever you like. You can also send us your messages at boardgamenerds@777@gmail.com. And something new is coming. Stay tuned. Ayub, ask away.
All right. I'm saying it first?
Yes.
Cool. Your first game that I rolled for you was a game that I don't know, but I heard the title before, and it is Voodoo.
Oh, shit. Number 5.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this game, you would love it.
All right.
It's a party game that you do wacky stuff. I think we were at a travel. We were in Italy, and we just found this random board game store, and we're like, oh, there's a board game store. Guys, wait a minute, I'll go in. So I went in, saw it. I'm asking, hey, I'm visiting Italy. I need one board game to bring back just as a memoir, something you have here and I can't find somewhere else. What do you suggest? He told, this game actually just came out. You can try it, blah, blah, blah. Sure, bring it. I took it. We played it a few times. My group loved it. Of course they did, because it's a silly party game.
Yeah.
I wasn't the biggest fan, but, so Voodoo number 5, easy.
Okay. Well, everybody else loved it in your group for that, so...
I'm willing to cut my right arm that you will also love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I will try it at some point. Also, it's a V game, so that's a letter we don't hear a lot. Your number 2 is a game that I'm not sure if you like or hate. You don't hate it.
Okay.
You like the base part of it, and there's one thing in it that I know you're not a big fan of. We talked about it in the podcast before, and it was on our first original 5x5s.
Is it Kalos?
And it is Kalos.
Okay.
1303.
It's a decent game. For this context of the 5 on the fly, I think I should put it high. Sure, I'll risk it. I'll go number 2, Kalos.
All right.
Damn, people will hang me for not putting a number 1.
Well, we'll see with the rest. The third game is a game we have talked about a lot. It got a new edition, a reskin that I think most people like less, but it's the version that is possible to get. And the first one is the one you got here, and that is Biblios.
Oh! Shout out to Mark. Biblios is good. Biblios is very good. Number 3.
I had a feeling I would
put
put
it above Kalos, man, in good conscience.
All right. Your number 4th game.
Come on, give me a good game now. I need a good game.
Is a game that is on our current 3x3.
Number 1.
And it is something you picked.
Number 1.
And it is Keyforge.
It's number 1. Any of those 3 games is number 1. Yes. And now my number 4 needs to be about a game, and we're done. And we're clearing this.
I don't know it. I imagine you don't think it's too good. Cool. It's D&D Castles of Ravenloft.
No, it's not. Ravenloft is... So D&D had had many editions, and one of its less popular editions was 4th edition. When they released 4th edition, they tried to board gameize the game. In order to complement it, they released 3 board games of it. Of course, me, board game nerd, D&D nerd, I bought all 3 of them.
Of course.
Was it a good investment?
It was a trap.
Yes, because it had miniatures in it, and I used them for my D&D games.
Okay.
But the games as games, not good.
Okay.
Not my cup of tea. All right. Keyforge, Kalos, Biblios, Ravenloft, and Voodoo. Amazing. That's exactly how I would rank them, I think.
All right.
Let's see if you stand up to me this week. I think you also, man, last week was also not good for you. I think you're falling in behind in the 5 on the flies.
Yeah, I think last week were
Well, technically,
okay.
last week hasn't been uploaded yet.
Yeah,
It's the recording of this episode, not the release of this episode. So
Yeah.
I'm talking about episode 13.
Okay.
Saying last week. Last week hasn't been released yet.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Let's go.
Let's start with a game that we used to love back in the day, but it definitely has fallen. I don't think you sold it yet, but you talked about selling it. And it's Seasons.
It's definitely fallen off. We loved it back in the day. Exactly what you said.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's enjoyable to play and it has some fun, cool mechanics. We're going to put it in number 3.
Okay, solid. I see it. Your second game, I've played it once. I liked it. I got a feeling you probably like it more than me, and it is Caper Europe.
Oh. Yeah, pretty cool 2-player only game, which has drafting and you're trying to steal. You're a thief stealing from some famous countries in the world, cities. I'll put it in number 2.
Okay, that sounds very good. Your third game, I want to say we've played it together. I mean, it was on your list. We probably played it together. And it is Stumblewood, I'll just say it.
Stumblewood?
Yeah.
Is
You
it?
remember it?
Yeah, you owned it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was. It's gonna be in 5. I mean,
Yes.
it's fun, but it was a game where you need to remember the right direction and you need to jump, stand up.
Memory and area control are your 2 least favorite
Yeah.
mechanics, so yeah.
Yeah, but it was more like memory and dexterity, because you need to.
No, I don't say it had area control.
Yeah, okay.
No,
Yeah. Yeah, the memory was annoying, and I mean, it was fun, but
It would no. It
Yeah.
wasn't. Fourth game. It's a very beautiful city. I visited in the past. I want to visit it again. And it is Istanbul
oh,
and not Barcelona.
yeah, I was hoping for Barcelona. That would have been amazing.
It is Istanbul, though.
Istanbul is also a good game, and I think with what I have left here, we should put it in number 1. It is the
Good.
best game of these 4.
It's definitely a good choice when you hear your last game, which I don't know if this is the name of the game or it was a mistake when you put it on the list. It's called Adventure of Bam Bam. I don't know which game it is. I know that is one of the Essen games we
It
played.
is.
So
It's one of the ones Jen got is easy number 4.
yeah, it was not the one with the bump. It was the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this list is exactly as it should
I
be.
think it is, yeah.
So-
Istanbul, Caper Europe, Seasons, Adventures of Bam Bam, and Stump.
People, I know now that if you don't see this list for what it is, this is not about how good the games is. It's their proper order. I know Nick is paying you if you don't. No, we'll see.
I
Yeah.
mean, order-wise, mine is also very good.
Yeah, that is true, but
But you will decide. You will vote on our Instagram page, and we will see the winner. We'll definitely do a look-back episode at some point with all our 5 on the flies, see who won, see what we did, cry about our lists, and so on and so forth.
and also if you're listening on Spotify, you can vote there as well, right?
Definitely, exactly. You have 2 months as of the release of every episode to vote there. It helps us immensely to download, listen, follow, and vote on the episodes, like immensely, like the best thing you can do, apart from actually telling a friend about us. And although it is a little shorter than it usually is, we are going to wrap this episode here. Any last thoughts, Ayub?
No, I mean, December was a good month. It's going to be exciting playing a lot of these games that we already played now. A lot of them I want to play again. It's I'm just in a good mood. Vacation, holidays, and I know you will be traveling soon, but as soon as you're back, we're going to go nuts.
Cray. All right. Thank you once again, everybody, for listening. This was Nick,
This was Ayub.
and you were listening to the Board Game Nerds podcast. See you next time.